Live from New York City, it's Wendy Williams. Today, Wendy Raquel Robinson and Brittany Daniel reveal behind-the-scenes secrets from their hit TV show, The Game. Plus, Wendy's Hot Tropics giveaway is heating up. Be sure to catch the word of the day for your chance to win a trip to the U.S. Virgin Islands. And all the latest juicy Hot Topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Today, listen, you won't believe who confirmed George Clooney's engagement. And then NeNe was sent home last night on Dancing with the Stars. And the Clippers mess continues. Let's talk about it and more. It's time for Hot Topics. Thank you, guys. You're the best. So, did you, by any chance, watch Dancing with the Stars last night? Well, NeNe was sent home. She lasted a long time, though, and she said that she was very proud of her performance. Take a look.
I want to just thank my husband and my children who are here supporting me every single week after week, all of my family, all of my friends, all of my fans. And I thank all of you judges who judge me every week. I am so proud of myself to stand here and compete with Olympians with no dance experience at all. I am proud of NeNe Leakes.
As well you should be, yes, as well you should be.
She cried a little bit later and said that she just wanted to do it for Tony. Well, NeNe, you know what? You gave it a good effort. There were probably tears if you wanted to go home, though, anyway, right? Like, I can't, like, honestly, it's so grueling at Dancing with the Stars. And I know I'm not the only one who was about to stub my toe, you know, to get out of the competition. That's a good picture there, though, and you did a good job. Hasn't been such a good week for NeNe, though. I kind of feel sorry for her. You know, the whole, you know, showmanship on the Atlanta reunion. And then, you know, yesterday we wanted her off the show. Well, I did. I said she needs to quit Atlanta Housewives. And I thought that I'd be sitting by myself saying it, but 95% of the audience clapped right along with me. So maybe it's time to move out of Atlanta and just move to LA permanently. Because Atlanta is a great city, but it's a small city. And NeNe has carved such a niche for herself as being the mean-spirited mean girl. Like, how are you going to walk the Lenox Mall? And with people not saying, NeNe, right back here where you start. You know what I mean? Like, how are you going to go to the Pancake House without people saying, So maybe move out to LA and continue to pursue your acting. Like, move there full time. Yeah. And then it was Latin night on Dancing with the Stars, and that cute Ricky Martin was a guest judge. And he performed. I don't like his pants, though. I don't like those drop crotch pants. He is he's so likable in a likable way. Even as a judge, he was likable. I mean, the other judges were giving like 8s and 7s, and Ricky would say, a 10. You know? And he's been around for a long time. Remember, he was with that group Menudo, and then he branched off and did his own thing, and then he came out of the closet, which always makes me I like my gay people out of the closet. That's it. Like, that's it. There is nothing worse than painfully knowing the tea on somebody, but them still trying to play straight. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's, if there's one thing good to come out of, like, here we are, 2014, and of course there's still racism, there's still, you know, sexism, but at least more and more gay people are comfortable with coming out of the closet and living their life. Yeah. But I do have to say he was so nice as a judge that I wouldn't want to see him at the judges' table. Like, we had this debate in our Hot Topics meeting this morning, and a lot of my producers were saying that they would like to see him at the judges' table. No, we don't need soft shoe judges on any of our judging shows. We need somebody like Abby Lee Miller. Which, you know what? I must tell you, it didn't occur to me about Abby Lee Miller until last week when we did, you know, that street talk segment here on the show, and somebody suggested Abby Lee Miller, and I was like, oh, perfect. Abby Lee Miller, by the way, is going to be a guest judge next week. So, yeah. She's like the Simon Cowell of the dance world, do you know what I mean? She says it like she means it. I like Abby. I like people with the kind of guts that Abby has. I mean, she might not be, I wouldn't like her if I had a daughter and, you know, my daughter was in her dance class, but through the TV, I like her. Like, she's been here on the show, I like her. She's easy on the eyes. She's a nice looking woman, but she's got a way about her, you know? And I think she'd be perfect on Dancing with the Stars. So let's watch her closely and scrutinize. Now, I'm not sure whether this marriage with George Clooney and this British attorney, Amal, is actually going to happen. Well, I'll tell you, there's one hater in aisle 3 saying, I hope it doesn't. First of all, finally we found a good-looking picture of her, because for the life of me, I was just like, I mean, you don't think she's good-looking? Clap. All right, clap if you think she's good-looking. Really? What'd you say? She's all right. She's I believe me, we looked through 100 pictures, and this is the best looking one that we could find of her. And we'll do the Clooney countdown to the wedding, and we'll continually look for pictures of this woman that make her look better. But I think she's like Hathaway with hair. I think Hathaway's a nice looking girl. Nice, good, thick hair. Look at her, head's cocked to the side. She's looking at him, he's looking at her, but her employers are talking, and that's the problem. You know, when you get with a Clooney, and you have to figure, George is probably very, very particular about his private life, you know. George's reps have declined to comment on the officialness of, you know, the ring, but Amal got her firm that she works for in over there in London. They got a telephone call. And so the law firm ended up releasing a statement congratulating them on their engagement. And you see, strike one. Strike one, you know, because you know how, I mean, first of all, they've only been dating for 7 months. Do you remember how you were in your first 7 months of dating him? You know, you'd never let him see you take a dump. You know what I mean? Like, you remember all the particular things. And I know what I always say, you know, after a particular age, people know what they want, but I think 7 months to marry somebody is really soon, and I get that she's, you know, 33 or 30-something or another, and she's 36, and she's very accomplished. She's not just one of those, you know, jackleg attorneys. She's very accomplished and speaks 3 languages, you know? Yeah, 3 language. So now, all of a sudden, is she attractive? She's attractive for a smart girl? They're a mess. I just, you know, she landed Clooney. She's like almost legendary for this. This is the man who said he'd never get married. So is her stuff made of gold? But I don't want her job or anybody in her family, or because, you know, all celebrities have big mouth relatives who are real quick to pipe up. You know, like when we call Justin Timberlake's grandmother and want to know stuff, Mrs. Timberlake picks up the phone. Hello? And she knows our show. Like, she gives the tea. Yeah. So, but Emil, don't let your family or big mouth employers or anybody ruin this for you. Are you gonna quit your job? If you married George Clooney, even if you were an accomplished attorney, would you quit your job? Yes. Okay, me and Suzanne would be out of here. Okay. I mean, really, right?
You wouldn't even hear from me.
Yeah. All right, clap if you'd quit your job if you became Mrs. George Clooney. I'd quit my job in a heartbeat. Now, I told you I only work because I was born to poor people. I've got nothing. No, I'm not leaving. I'm not Mrs. Clooney. I'm here. But you know what I would do? Do you know what I would do? Like, say if I won the Powerball or something like that, I would quit this job, but I would open a nail salon because I would want to go someplace. A nail salon that also does hair, like a full-service salon. It'd be marbled and Liberace chandeliers hanging every place. It'd be fabulous. And I would call it Hot Topics. And yes, and my neon sign, this would be the symbol. See? You see the nails and this. See? And I would go there every day just because, you know, you have to do something. I mean, when I say I quit work, I don't mean I just lay around, probably like Suzanne, eating bonbons.
I would lay around.
I mean,
I would lay around.
I would create a destination and it would be Hot Topics. Anyway, all right, enough of that. Listen, the fallout with this racist continues. Alleged racist. That Clipper man, Don Sterling. And don't give him a pass because he's 80. I'm tired of giving old people a pass for being racist because they grew up in a particular time, that's all. Do you realize that the tapes were released on his birthday? Happy birthday, old man. Old racist man. Anyway, you know, he was allegedly caught on tape by his ex-girlfriend making the racist remarks. Okay, so her name is V. Stiviano, and I still can't figure out what the V stands for. V for plastic surgery. Girl, you're only 31 years old. Slow down. Slow down. And she doesn't look like a man. Stop that. I heard you. Could her cheeks get any more stuffed? If they stuff them anymore, her eyes are gonna slam shut. Anyway, this V. Stiviano says that she has more than 100 hours of recordings of him, and they say that these recordings could damage his reputation. I don't need to hear any more recordings. Like, I've heard what I've heard, and that's it. Terrible. And if she knew that he was like this all along, why did she even stay as his girlfriend? I mean, you know, she's black and Mexican. So, you know, the comments offended at least half of her heritage. Why would you stay with a racist unless you are a bottom feeder who doesn't care how they get their money as long as they get it? At 31 years old, I'm not saying, I'm just in my mind saying. So now, all right, so now the old man is flying to New York today, and they're gonna be meeting over at the Hilton. And the NBA commissioner, Stern, he's based, I guess, here in New York, or he said, you know, I'm not flying out there to confront the racists. Have him come to me. So anyway, he's going to announce, allegedly, a punishment to Donald Sterling this afternoon. It happens at 2 o'clock, actually, here in New York. They're telling all the media to get there by 1 o'clock because, you know, they just figure it's going to be a meeting. We need to send the glittery mic and a Hot Topic representative. Yes, 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 yes. You guys, wouldn't that be the most comical thing if you saw our glittery microphone along with CNN, ABC, CBS, World News Tonight, Hot Topics? Oh, this damn show. I love it. You know what? I wouldn't quit. I wouldn't quit. I wouldn't, honestly. Yeah. Like, no matter what's going on in my life, as soon as those doors open and I get out here with you cheerful people, I don't know about, well, I know what you tell me that the show does for you. When people are in, shout out to everybody in the hospital, shout out to all the older people, shout out to people taking care, you know, shout out to the pregnant women. Like, I get that. That's like one of the big joys is like once I leave the studio and I might be online at Chipotle or something like that. And then somebody says, Wendy, I want you to know that, you know, my mother passed last year and one of the things that would bond us is that we'd watch your show. Or, Wendy, my baby is now 3 years old, but you carried me through a very difficult pregnancy. Like, when people say that, I'm just like, oh, yeah, no, I wouldn't quit. I'm here. That's it. That's it. Anyway, I don't know what the punishment would be. I don't know what David Stern has in mind. They say he could be suspended indefinitely and fined. What?
Sell the team.
That's what I say. Sell the damn team. Look, to punish him indefinitely and fine him $1 million is nothing. I think he should be forced to sell the team, and I'll do you one better. Two better. Number one, I don't want to see any Sterns working around the team. I don't care. I don't care that they want to remove themselves from this racist. I don't want to see the brother-in-law. I don't want to see the ex-wife. I don't want to see his daughter. No Sterns, number one, should be allowed to work in the organization. And the final thing is, or Sterlings. What did I say, Stern? Sterlings. And the final thing is, he should be forced to sell the team for the same $15,000 he paid for it. I mean, $15 million. $15 million. You know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't have to make a profit. In the meantime, the thing that's caught my eye through this entire terrible story is V's visor. She wore it yesterday, and I need it. You all, now come on now. That visor is the bee's knees, and you know it. It's better than sunglasses because it doesn't leave dents on your nose. Besides, sunglasses only take care of this right here. Now you can just take it all out. And who carries a 1950s briefcase anymore? Unless it's either full of the tapes or full of money. I need that visor, though. I wonder if that visor's supposed to be up like this, but she fashioned it down. Am I the only one who loves this visor? It's the ultimate in privacy. Are you kidding? I love it. Anyway, Katy Perry and Rihanna are back to being best friends. I like them as friends, too. I mean, it's an odd coupling because you think of Katy as being just a little bit more, I mean, on the surface, innocent than bad girl Rihanna. You know, like, Rihanna, it scares me. Like, Rihanna is bad to the bone. Yeah, no, we love her music, but I'm just talking about in general. Like, she's bad to the bone. She seems like a bad influence and just bad to the bone. So you say, well, what does a Christian girl like, you know, she comes from the church. What does a Christian girl like Katy Perry see in Rihanna? Katy, is that a wig? Rihanna, are you about to light your lips on fire? Rihanna, you should start wearing a bra sometimes, only because by the time you, I mean, I know you're 26 right now, but by the time you're 36, you are going to have the longest breast in the world. It's just long. And Katy, as best I can figure, is that you're bad. It's not that Rihanna's good. You secretly have a really bad side. I mean, you're best friends with Rihanna. You were married to Russell Brand. Yeah, there's something not so Christian about you, huh? Hey, Katy, I didn't know that you smoked cigarettes. I see you smoking. Yeah. It's just always, I'm not judging. I'm an ex-smoker myself, but it just amazes me that, like, vocal people smoke. You know what I mean? And then they take the hard pulls off the weed. And who's this guy in the middle, you say? He's some sort of DJ, whatever he is. It was his party at the nightclub, and both girls went to the nightclub and celebrated this guy. Now, he had something big to do with Beyonce's Who Runs the World, Girls, Girls. Is this him? He produced it or wrote it? They sampled his song. Well, I don't know who he is. He looks cute from that angle, though. Anyway, all right, so now... Sierra is flaunting her baby bump on WMagazine.com. Good. I don't like seeing pregnant ladies mean mug, though, you know? It's like online, I saw a performance of Little Kim, and the baby's out to here, and she's still, you want to bumble with the beat, huh? And I'm like, oh, there's something so sweet and angelic, in the front row, pregnant lady. There's something so sweet, and I want to see you smile the whole show, okay? Don't not smile, you're pregnant. You don't want to put that off on the baby, but you look really, really pretty pregnant, but I'm tired of you being pregnant, girl. She's in her 8th month. She's about to have her baby. She says that the perks of being pregnant are that she doesn't have to worry about her abs, which, her body is sick. So, this is probably the first time in her life that she just has let go and let food. But I think that have you taken your sexy photo shoot yet?
No, not yet.
You haven't? Are you going to take pictures?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. I did. You have to take the pictures. Yeah. Well, good luck with everything, cutie patootie Sierra. And also about Little Kim, I forgot to remind you, so I will now. The season finale of my Celebrities Undercover show on Oxygen is tonight. And Little Kim and Fantasia are going undercover. See? Like, you don't want a pregnant lady to look at you like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, so that's tonight, 10:30 on Oxygen. It's called Celebrities Undercover. We've got more great show for you, everybody, from the hit BET show, The Game. Wendy Raquel Robinson is here. And for the first time, Brittany Daniel is here from The Game. And later on in Ask Wendy, we're gonna meet a woman in the audience who needs my advice because she says her best friend is sleeping with a married man. But up next, it's time for Celebrity Fan Out, so don't miss it. For Celebrity Fan Out. I love this. It's when you have an encounter with a celebrity and send us the picture and remind us of what was going on in it. Okay, so our first Celebrity Fan Out is coming from Melissa L., and she watches our show on KTTV in Los Alamitos, California. Melissa writes, "How you doing, Wendy?" I was at the store and couldn't believe who was ahead of me in the checkout line. It was Drew Barrymore. Wow. It's a good one. Melissa says, I was so nervous when I asked her to take the photo with me, but she was so nice. Then we walked out to our cars and shared a laugh when we realized that we parked next to each other. By the way, congratulations to Drew. She just recently gave birth to her second child, a little girl named Frankie. So that says Frankie and Olive. Nice. All right. Our next Celebrity Fan Out comes from Brandis G., who watches The Wendy Show on WCBD in Manning, South Carolina. And Brandis writes, "How you doing, Wendy? I was at work when the strangest thing happened. A disheveled man approached me and asked me for a ride to the airport. I was a little weirded out until I realized it was Bill Murray." Hold on. He explained that his car broke down and he was late picking up his sister. I couldn't give him a lift, but we talked for a long time. He even touched my pregnant belly and the baby kicked for the first time. It was such a surreal experience. I have to tell you something. If I saw that approach my window, and now mind you, I would recognize Bill Murray if I saw him, but I would think it was so random and weird, I would have thought he lost his marbles. I would lock the doors, roll up the window, and call the cops. But also, it's like kind of weird. He was late picking up his sister. Why didn't his sister just jump in a cab and then he pay the tab? But he's known, by the way, for being very eccentric, so moves like this are not unusual for Bill Murray. Mm-hmm. Is his face dirty? His face is dirty, his hair is sticking up. Yeah, I'd call the SWAT team on him. Okay. But that was a good one. That was a good one. I like it. Our next celebrity fan out comes from Caitlin S., who watches The Wendy Show on KSAZ in Tempe, Arizona. And Caitlin writes, I was with my mom in New York City when we passed the theater where Chicago the Musical was playing. And you can imagine our surprise when Christy Brinkley walked out. Wendy, she's stunning. She's a beautiful person inside and outside. She even complimented my red hair. I have to tell you, the three of you look like three supermodels. And for Christy to be 60 years old, we all need to moisturize. We need to moisturize immediately. 60. Jeez. Okay, our next celebrity fan out, and this is the final one, comes from Leon B., who watches The Wendy Show here in New York on WNYW. How you doing, Wendy? Leon writes, I was finishing my shift at work when in walked a legend. It was Denzel Washington. Wait. But look, that is not just Denzel Washington. That's Cynthia's baby's father, Leon, from the 5 Heartbeats in the back. 2 Leons and a Denzel. By the way, Denzel's in New York because he's on Broadway now in A Raisin in the Sun. Thanks you so much for sharing your celebrity fan outs. I love them. If you ever have an encounter with a celebrity and you do want to share, go to wendyshow.com for all the deets. Up next, the ladies from the game are here. Wendy, Raquel Robinson, and Brittany Daniel. Our first guest star on the hit BET show, The Game. Give it up for Brittany Daniel and Wendy Raquel Robinson. To give you dual shoe cam if you put each foot underneath my coffee table. Wendy, all right, you got, now Brittany, now you stick your feet over.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Nice.
We made it. We made it.
So congratulations to both of you, 8th season of the game, 8 seasons. And the incredible thing about your show is that we all remembered when it was canceled in season 2, and then thanks to the fans complaining, it returned.
Yes.
And you're doing better than ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just like that little engine that could. It doesn't ever want to go away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, Brittany, you've never been here before, and
No.
we've had like the entire cast, the guys, the girls. And okay, there were rumors swirling around regarding why you weren't here.
Yes.
The first one was that you were getting paid twice as much as the other actors and actresses.
Right. No, they're saying that we were having difficulty, like I wanted to be paid more than everybody else. That was one rumor.
And then the other one was that your ex-boyfriend, Keenan, didn't want you to continue with the show.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
I didn't hear that either.
That's true. That's not true.
But the truth is, and I read in People magazine, you had cancer.
I did. Yeah.
I know.
But I've survived it. I'm in remission. I had.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yeah, thank you. I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, so that's why I was gone for those 2 seasons.
What were the symptoms leading up?
I just had I had severe low back pain, and everybody has low back pain, so you think, oh, I'm fine. But I had severe low back pain that kept persisting, and then I had night sweats, swollen lymph nodes, flu-like symptoms, and then after several months, I finally got some scans and tests done, and they determined that I did have stage 4 lymphoma.
Now, Wendy, did you know all along?
I did. Actually, I'll never forget, we were on hiatus. I was in Miami, and Brittany called, and she's like, you know, I'm suffering from cancer, and I won't be back for the show, but pray for me. And it was an interesting time, you know, because we were actually on the show.
Oh, and you said nothing.
Well, it wasn't, you know, it was like she's taking some time out for herself.
Yeah.
But the interesting thing, because I heard that you had gone to, after researching, why didn't my team even find out? Because we're the best.
Yes.
Y'all good.
It turns out that BET asked you, how do you want them to handle it?
Yes.
And you told them, say not a word.
Yeah, it just felt like it needed to be something personal. It happened so fast. I found out, and 2 days later I was on chemo. So I was like, it just didn't seem like something that I really wanted to involve the public in at that point.
Yeah.
My whole family just rallied around me and they took care of me and we just kept it really private. And then I realized I was like, I really want to share my story. I want to help other people going through this.
Because you're a young woman, you're under 40 years old.
Yes.
She's under 40.
I'm 38.
38.
With a bullet.
Okay? So, Wendy, did you find it difficult, though, not to be able to say anything?
Not really. You know, it was her personal struggle, and
Yeah.
I respected that. So I respected her wishes and just prayed for her and kept it. But, I mean, of course, you know, it was hard on your show because you were like, you kept pushing it.
We did.
Good. You were good, girl. But it just wasn't my place to say, and I'm so glad that you are sharing
And
it
that just says, that says so much about this cast. Because they, I mean, that meant so much to me when you guys were on the show and I saw that and y'all were like, she's taking a personal leave, and the fact that they had my back like that was just, it just says a lot about who we are in our relationship.
All the times that you've been here on the show, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of your husband. But we got one. He's hot. Show the picture. Show the picture. And also, you know what, Wendy? I forgot that you're married. Look at her husband. Wendy, I forgot that you're married.
Use that picture with the glasses.
No, he's really handsome.
Thank you.
Like his glasses give him the nerd to your see-through dress sex appeal. But you're such a good actress that I don't even think of you as Wendy, you know, a married woman and normal. I think of you as a loud black girl running around town trying to figure out who you're pregnant by. Well, that's part of the plot line.
But you know what's interesting? I look at Tasha. She's totally my alter ego.
I
you know
love
what
her.
I mean? She does everything that Wendy can't do, and she gets to get away with it. So yeah, I live vicariously through her.
You're good. Okay, so Brittany, I heard in the streets you're no longer with Keenan. Did we get it right?
Yeah, we're no longer together, but he was so there for me through everything that I've gone through with my cancer. He was, well, honestly, he's such an amazing man, and he really stood by me. We're no longer a couple, but we're friends.
Yeah. Are you back to dating?
I am back to dating.
Now, do you have a type? Black men?
Would you go back?
You never go back. Enough said.
There's a fucking scene of the audience. I'm open. I just want someone that has a good heart.
Yeah.
You know.
By the way, you are part of one of my favorite things, twins. I had no idea you were a twin.
Yeah, I have a twin sister.
Oh my
Identical.
gosh. Identical.
Yes. Yes.
Now, Wendy, I know.
They were Doublemint girls.
You call your sister Sissy too. So did Tia Tamara.
I know. I think I actually picked that up from Tia.
By the way, is she coming
And then
back
I
to the
was like,
show?
Oh.
Oh.
One never knows now, do one?
Oh.
There is definitely a possibility for that, right?
Excellent.
Yes.
The doors are always open.
Now, I know, Wendy, from our past conversations, that you are obsessed with Charlie Sheen.
You know, I broke up with him in my head.
It happens to me
I
all the
moved on,
time.
you know, and
Why?
I'm on to Justin Timberlake.
Oh. When we come back, everybody, we're going to get the dish on what goes on behind the scenes at the game in real life. So keep it here.
Lord knows I've made a ton of mistakes. I mean, literally. Right now, as we speak, I'm in labor. Okay? I slept with 2 men. I don't have an idea who the baby daddy is. Yeah, but I'm forgiving myself. All right? And now all I'm asking is for y'all to please look into your hearts, okay? And forget this man, because all he was trying to do was bring you a delicious, crispy, golden fried chicken meal. That was it. Okay? And now all he's trying to do is get my ass to the hospital so that my baby's first breath ain't no damn chicken grease. Yeah?
Okay, we're back with Brittany Daniel and Wendy Raquel Robinson from the game.
Wow.
Wendy,
Yes.
not knowing your baby's father and talking about fried chicken all in the same breath.
Oh, I just needed to eat some watermelon.
That is very stereotypical, and I love it. And congratulations on finally winning the NAACP Image Award.
Wow, thank you.
After being nominated for 10 times,
Thank you.
you are the Susan Lucci of the black community.
I am definitely the Susan Lucci, but not anymore.
Yes.
So I'm looking for a Splendor commercial.
Yes. And you know what I found out during the commercial break? Britney is best friends for over 10 years with Ruby. Ruby, who was a big woman losing the weight.
She had a show on the Style Network
And
called
you
Ruby.
produced the show?
Yes. We've been really close friends for years, and she said she really wanted to lose this weight, and then I was like, why don't we create a show so you have a team of people to help you lose this weight?
Now, how is she doing with her weight now?
She's doing really good, and we're trying to actually bring it back. Style canceled it, but we're trying to bring back the Ruby story so she could finish her journey, but she still is losing weight. She hasn't lost it all, but she's still losing the weight.
Nice.
On her way.
Yeah.
So now I heard, Brittany, because Brandy's character does not get along with you on the show, that she...
Chardonnay.
Yes, that she doesn't like to talk to you on the set because it'll take her out of being mean to you.
Oh, yeah, she's really funny. She's like, okay, we can be friends. We're in the makeup trailer, but when we get on set, I do not know you, and you cannot talk to me. You're too sweet, and I cannot talk to you. So she's very method. She gets very, like, she has this method acting style, so she's like, we can't talk all day long. And I'm like...
Whatever works.
When she's Chardonnay, she is Chardonnay.
Yes.
Now, your
Definitely.
character, Wendy, doesn't get along with Brittany either. So do you do the same thing?
You know what's interesting? I get along with Kelly Pitts.
Yes.
And it's so bizarre this season because as soon as she comes back, it's like, hey, girl. We're like back in, and then I turn my back on Chardonnay. And so Tasha's, honey, she flips and goes where the wind is.
And one more thing. How is your ex-husband, Jason?
Oh, yes.
God.
He is so hot.
Oh my God, when he started singing this season and playing the guitar, were y'all freaking out? I was like, okay, you're already hot, and then doing that, it's like every woman in the world.
You know, I'll tell you what it is about him. It's the way he's looking at us right now.
It's the eyes.
Okay,
He's so talented.
So I asked some of my Facebook fans to give a question to you guys. At Keisha N says, and this, by the way, was a question that a lot of people had. I'm so shocked. You're so observant. My sister and I have been arguing for years about the woman's silhouette in the beginning of every episode of the game. I've always thought it was Wendy Raquel strutting her stuff, but my sister says I'm crazy. Wendy, can you settle the debate? Who is that?
Wow. You know what? I wish it was me because, you know, I can strut like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get it twisted. But actually, it's Shanti Lowry. She was an actress on the show. She played Dion, who was the...
like publicist?
Yeah, she was
kind
a
of?
publicist for Derwin, like the first and second season.
Yeah.
She's got a mean walk.
She's got a
yeah, she's
fierce
a dancer.
walk.
She's
I'm a dancer
but
too
you
now.
could have done that.
Okay, because I can tweet that, twerk that, and
Look
work
at
that.
it.
Okay. Actually,
You brought me one?
I have a tweet that, twerk that, work that for you, Miss Wendy.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take it. Wendy, always a pleasure. Brittany, it's nice to finally meet you.
nice to finally
Don't
meet
be
you.
a stranger. Everybody,
won't.
the season finale of the game airs tonight at 10 on BET. We'll be right back. We're back. And it's time for Ask Wendy. How you doing?
How you doing?
So
I'm sorry.
No, how can I help?
I have a friend who's been having an affair with a married man.
Okay, you're the one.
Yes.
Okay.
He's been married for well over 10 years. She's been seeing him for about 2.
Oh.
She calls me all the time to confide in me about their time together.
You're married?
I am. It makes me uncomfortable. So I want to know how I can tell her that I think she's a homewrecker without hurting her feelings.
Well, there's no way to not hurt her feelings in that. How old is she, if you don't mind me asking?
In her 30s, late 30s.
Old enough to know.
Old enough to know.
Does she have
sure.
kids? Has she ever been married before?
She does. She's separated.
Separated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell her. Don't expect her to understand. You know, and you know, you just don't want to hear the stories. You know, I have a friend who at one point was having an affair with a married man, and I told her, I said, okay, please. Don't with the stories. I didn't call her a homewrecker, but I said as a married woman.
Maybe I won't use that word.
Don't use that word,
Okay.
maybe. But, you know, as a married woman, I'm very uncomfortable hearing your tales running around town with a married man. So,
sure.
you know, if you don't mind, let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Okay.
For
Very
sure.
well.
Thank you.
Good luck. Oh, hi.
Hi, Wendy. My name is Meredith. How you doing?
How you doing, Meredith?
Okay, so I've been divorced for a little over 5 years, and I have 3 children from a previous marriage. I have a boyfriend. We've been together about a year, and we've known each other for 3 years, and we're planning on getting a place together. We're in the process of moving in together. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and she has a lot of questions about our sleeping arrangements, and she wants to know if we're going to sleep in separate rooms, and I'm not sure if I should, you know, be honest or I should try to pretend that we're not sleeping together.
Yeah.
How should I handle this with my daughter? Should I just, what should I tell her, or should I just,
Meredith, I think that you need your own bedroom.
Okay.
And this is why. Because at 10 years old, don't your kids still crawl in bed with you sometimes?
Yes.
And you've only been with your boyfriend for a year. I'm almost questioning, are you ready to move in with somebody? I mean, I know that you've been with him, you've known him for 3 years, but you got your daughter there and she's wondering what's going on. Damn kids. You know sleeping in the same room would not be the worst thing that you could do as a mom, Meredith. But if she's already looking around and asking questions, you got to have your own room. Yeah. And I'm sorry. Damn it.
Thank you.
Good luck, Meredith.
All right, thank you.
Don't go away, everybody, because we've got more show and Wendy fan feedback next. Feedback, and here's what Wendy watchers are saying on my Facebook page regarding NeNe Leakes being eliminated from last night's Dancing with the Stars. Tanisha B says, NeNe did a great job, but she was next in line to be eliminated. Hashtag kudos to her for making it this far. Hashtag congratulations. Alina M writes, I'm disappointed that NeNe is gone. I like watching the non-professionally trained dancers more. She kept it real and danced her butt off. Dawn J says, NeNe wasn't giving enough during the Latin dance. It seemed like she was ready to go. Bye, girl, bye. And Elizabeth H writes, I'm not shocked. NeNe did need to be a little more flexible and use those pole skills for her dancing. I'm sorry. She says, I'm sorry she and Tony were eliminated. Now there's no reason for me to watch anymore. So that's what you had to say. I love it when you participate in the show. Thank you for your comments. You can always join the lively conversation at my Facebook and Twitter page. We'll be right back. I had fun, but I gotta run. Tomorrow, Backstreet Boy Nick Carter is here along with Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block and from Hollywood X's, the lovely Nicole Murphy. I love you for watching today. I'll see you next time on Wendy. Bye.